The huge news today was that gymnast Simone Biles competed on the balance beam this morning. Give her a round of applause again. Yeah, she took home the bronze, and we're all so happy for her. After last week, as you all remember, she withdrew from earlier events.
Miss K, what you got today?
Yes, I've always got you guys covered. And we do have some local athletes competing tonight, so you want to make sure that you catch that in prime time, the women's track and field events. But a big congratulations to Tamira Mensah-Stock. She's the first black woman to win an Olympic wrestling gold medal for the United States. Black-owned boss. They're an account on Instagram. But also, if you're not familiar with them, they started online in 2019 as a way to highlight diversity in the city of Boston. Now the organization has jumped from the screen into real life with monthly pop-up events like the past one that they had here, you can see in the Seaport. One of the biggest talkers so far has been Team USA's men's basketball losing to France. That's the first time that team has lost since 2004. Very disappointing. But here we have our local guy, Celtics forward Jason Tatum. He scored 9 points on 3 for 9 shooting. The good news is, though, that it's not over for Team USA. They play again on Wednesday, where they'll face Iran. We're here in Chicago, where day 2 of the NBA All-Star Weekend has officially wrapped up. So here's a look at some of the things that your Celtics have been involved in so far. You're a year into your journey, well, your public journey with alopecia. How has that journey been for you now that you have been able to be free and open about what you've been going through?
Yeah, well, and I appreciate your parsing your words and saying a year into my public journey. Actually, it's just a year into my journey, period.
And this month, we're showcasing Black people who are making a difference actively in their communities. You're obviously from the Massachusetts, Boston area, but you've been to LA for a while now. So what do you miss most about Boston?
Believe it or not, you're gonna be like, wow, this is crazy. I miss Haitian food.
Yes. So while we're here, I want you both to take out your phones. It's the only time you're allowed to do that.
My pleasure.
On set.
We got it.
Open the calendar. The movie, it premieres on November 19th in theaters and on HBO Max. It's exciting to see Will Smith back on the big screen.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Date night, you guys. We're doing it.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In a best of 7 series between Boston and Brooklyn, blank will come out on top because of what?
Oh boy.
Yeah. No pressure. No pressure. Just know all the Celtics fans are listening.
Yeah, I was just curious. Like, do I get paid extra for pandering to the home audience? Or?
The Celtics will write you a check. We won't. So you have chickens?
I got 15, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That is a fun fact about Scal. He has chickens. 15.
Oh, I didn't have quarantine, but
well, now he does. And the thing about going into the bubble, there were a few months where you were in quarantine. You couldn't really go practice, play basketball on a regular basis. What was that like for you, having to go from not even having that much activity to getting straight back into the game?
Yeah, I'll be honest, it was very tough because like I gained around like 19 pounds in 3 months.
Wow.
I'll be honest.
I do want to give a shout out to the people who said, forget toilet paper, I just want to know where toilet paper is made. Those are the true intellectuals of our society, in my opinion. I asked some of my Twitter followers, because clearly this is a group project, to give us some accounts that they think we should all be following. Sherrod and I have this game we call Buy, Sell, or Rent, and we want you to play it with us today.
He got no choice.
Yeah, okay, you're already here, sorry. But right now, would you put the season on hold? Are you buying, selling, or renting that statement? What were your impressions on the decision to dunk on Taco Fall?
It was a great decision for him to do that, you know.
And you did mention the girls that look up to you. You have taken mentorship very seriously. When did you decide to take up that mantle of giving back to girls that are coming up? What would you say has been the biggest challenge over the decades of covering the NBA?
The NBA is really a great environment, to be honest. David Stern, when he was a commissioner, I had some problems very early on in my tenure in the NBA, and he just wouldn't stand for it.
It is Black History Month, so I would be remiss if I didn't bring this up. The fact that on the sideline, the Bucks were able to make some history as well with all Black coordinators. Do you think that is a sign of progress when it comes to the NFL's diversity issue? Before quarantine, I know you ate a lot when you were still quarantined home, but you used to do your cheat meals. Have you been able to do that since?
Well, in bubble is a little tough because you don't have. I mean, you know, they always try to feed us with like healthy food and
That's true.
stuff.
That's true.
But like we had this like muffins that everybody goes for.
Okay.
You know, we had this muffins that like everybody like chocolate chip muffins or
Ooh.
you know blueberry muffins, banana bread. So like we always like so there is this one thing that we always try to go for, and I think just someone in our team ordered this like lot of ice creams from somewhere.
Like delivery?
I think I don't know. I think it was like I don't think it was from the hotel. I'm not
Okay.
sure 100%. But like I opened the fridge, so we have this like meal room, and there's like a big fridge in there. And I opened it. There's so many ice creams wasn't there. I'm like, who ordered all this?
Wait, so where's the fridge? Is it like in the locker room type situation?
No, so every team has a meeting room.
Okay.
You know, and you go eat there, you go have meetings there. But like, so we had this big meeting room, and there's like we go eat there too. So we had this big fridge, and I opened up. I'm like, ice cream. Who ordered?
Why is there ice cream in here?
Yeah, so
You gotta get what you can. I mean, you don't want to eat healthy food all the time.